Okay, we're back, and I feel a lot more refreshed and better mentally, so this should be a better one. Let's see. Okay. Starting off with that, it's flat here. So I know with this group 4 GTR you need to rev it out as far as possible. I just realized, look at this whole track, it's color coded. Blue and yellow. I don't know how I ever noticed that before. Sometimes I'm just very unobservant. So GTR's got great straight line speed here. So that's the most difficult corner on the track. Okay. So, as I said earlier, this car has very, very good straight line speed, but it doesn't handle very well and it beats the tires. Okay, now he has to tap the brakes, turn it in, get back on early. All of the track into that corner. Now it's flat all into his hairpin, which is the slowest corner of the track. Quite late braking, you want to take a late apex. It's all about the exit. There we go. Just the edge of this curve, braking. Tight line. On the gas early. And just a lift. No braking required that corner. In the race, you might see me do like a tap of the brakes into there, but that's only just for precaution. But there's no brakes required per se. That's felt like a pretty good lap considering that first. What was that? 13.0. Okay, we're getting there. Solid braking. On the gas, nice and early. There we go. At the blackboard. Okay. Use more of the track in the entry there. Get on gas earlier. That was not my finest work in that corner, but it was good. That was bad. Okay, but if I can get like a, let's say, a 12.9 in quali, we're chilling. That's like top 3 star at minimum, if not all. So that will be our goal, a midpoint 12. Maybe it's very exciting. A 12.8. Let's put it as our goal. 12.7, 12.8. That's what we're hunting for. You can see I'm getting pretty close on my case. I'm almost 2,000 case on this car. Doesn't feel like it. I don't know when I'm dropping this car. That bump. It's so inconsistent. That's why you gotta really try just brake properly. So as you release to about 60% brake pressure, from what I've seen you do. Speaking of which, I'm going to be versing him on Sunday night, which is going to be interesting. So it's Mew, Lewis, yeah, there's probably some other streamers, drivers. Gas really early there. I'm close personal with that wall. Just before that ball. Hit the brakes, turn in. Get on one spot and cut a much more noticeable there. It's just unstable. Late in the brakes, late apex. Okay. That was slightly off the apex. Nice and early on the gas. No brakes needed here. Okay, we have to turn in earlier. And then you can get on the throttle very early there, just after apex. Okay, let's try it again. Whoa. Didn't stop that time. It's weird to me, like, this is a purpose-built racing track, obviously, but it has road markings. Like, how does that work? Why does everyone think? That was not so good. So I found this car taking a shallower line first, whereas our car a lot better. You don't get as much of that jumping effect. Don't get me wrong, it's quite a bit slow, but for me it's only right here around the corner. Clean walls again. Check the stream going smooth as well. Oh, that was a perfect little drift there. See, this is what's annoying. Like, if I have pace, it's just only as it goes. And I messed up. Let's check the quality times. Pretty sure I'm number one in SA, which is quite crazy. Let's check this quick. Yep. Considering that, it's a bit crazy. turbine. Oh, that's the shadows of it. Let's check something. Is it? Okay. Nice little drift there, but the traction, the Citroen gets such good traction out there. Like just for that black board, dab the brakes internally. A bit wide, unfortunately. Bottom gear down. Everything's lost. Now you don't actually want to get your tyres dirty there. That was probably a mistake. He's going to get in early because his car's a bit OP on this track. Quite a shallow entry and exit. Just a lift, no brakes there. Thanks, Sean. Okay. If I can pull it off in quali, I'll be satisfied. I'm aiming for 12.8 in quali probably. I doubt I'll get it, but shadow line, yeah. On the gas really early, that was not that early. That's okay though. Black marker. Early in power. That apex. Okay, loading in. Let's see, I presume I'm going to be in a bit of a lesser lobby. 350 points. Dude, what split am I in? This is like split 2. Oh, we got Mata Jr. He's like one of the best drivers in the game. Oh no. Oh no. Now this is crazy. What split is this? We got like some crazy names in there. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna lower my expectations. I was hoping for top 3 quali, but now let's say top 8. Top 8 is the goal. This lobby's insane. And I'm not the best in this category. Pressure's on. Let's hope the lag is gone. Bending out. That's a brake balance is set all the way to the rear for this, just for maximum rotation, because obviously it's an FR car, meaning engines in the front and rear wheel drive. So that means it's going to understeer quite a lot. So you want all the weights at the back just to take it away from the front. Great, that's a fantastic start. They put me up its last. Thank you, game. So unfortunately, because of that, I might only get one lap. The privileges of being in South Africa. Because the way the game decides that is who loads into lobby first. That's where their order is in the pit lane. So it doesn't necessarily mean that's who's getting out first, but that's how the order of the pit lane is determined. Okay, let's slow down here, let's get a gap with Molly. see what we can do. I might be quite quiet on this quality lap just because I'm focusing. Let's see. It's a decent first corner. Okay, not the best odds in that, but it's not bad, it's not bad. Get this hairpin right on the gas early. This lag in front of me. Get this last corner right, come on, got this. No, the lag, do you see that in front of me? Oh, and then there's people walking around my house as well. Really unlucky again. Twice in a row, it's all I ask for. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, come on. So by the way, the reason the lag looks like it's so bad is because there's been it looks like the portion of the PlayStation Network is down. There's been tons of reports sent in. The PlayStation Network not working. So it looks like, so obviously it runs off Amazon, and Amazon looks like it might be down. Okay, I'm gonna get one more lap in here. Let's make it count. So done. And I was on a good lap there, and then got distracted from noises in my house. Come on. Let's try some markets out this lap. Oh, I got distracted from that call. Yeah. I don't know, it's always quality in these cars. I can never get it right. This track's not my favorite either. Two races on the roads. It's going to be a difficult one. So without that tap of the wall, instead of 13.4, we would have been at least a 13.1 minimum. So that probably would have been 9th-ish, which is still not great, but I mean, when you're versing some of the fast drivers in the world, it's not bad. Mata Jr. is only in 10th. He's a big name to be so far down, that's crazy. Who's on pole? E. Anderson. Yeah, so the Mercedes looks really quick. You'll notice how my car, the GTR Group 4, Mata Jr. is also using, who's one of the top drivers in the world, and he's also really far down. So unfortunately for me, it looks like my car is just not very strong on this track. Listen, I'm a second off the pace, and the car's not a second worth. So it's definitely some skill issue, but it's quite a lot of time just from the car as well. Let's look at the points table. I need probably 8th or 7th for a decent result. Dude, if I can somehow get like a podium That is so many points. It's actually insane. Checking the right tires. Yeah, looks good. What sort of driver rating these guys have? So that's pretty high driver rating. That's around with 60k-ish. It's not the best. Oh, it's also 15 though. Fair play. 15 years old. But he's using Fanatec DD, which is really nice to okay. I don't know how I got into split, to be honest. That's insane. I mean, this is split 2 or split 3. No, split 3. But the third best splits in the world. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, there's quite a few big names in this lobby. And look how close it is. I mean, this guy's in 5th, but he's only 2 tenths of pace. McLaren is quite strong. It's not the best, but it's quite good. Lots of Porsche. The Cayman's pretty decent around here, but if I could redo the season and choose a different car, I'd probably go McLaren, if not Citroen to part of it. The Citroen looks really, really quick. Everywhere. There's only a single track so far. The Citroen's been slow. Before this race, I was in this championship lying second in South Africa and 30 somethings in the world. But now I think we dropped down quite a bit because it hasn't been the best. Let's just pray the lag goes away because it's really hard to overtake us with the lag. We're getting close to 2,000 Ks in this car, sorry. Come on. Jets. Let's not let them escape. Very good drivers, so if they do escape, it might be expected, but let's just see. Yeah, you can see the lags quite badly. It's just running around the screen. Shoot. Almost ran again. But I did so. Oh, dirty tires, come on now. Look at that lag. Ugh. I don't even know where the slip is. But it's good, they haven't escaped too much. So the other guy I was showing you earlier, Mato Jr., he's ranked number 1 in my manufacturer this year. And I'm ranked number 4. If I can beat him, it's quite a big thing. Don't take up. Yeah. I'm struggling with this car. Ooh. there's this lag. Like, you get too scared to get close. Like, it's... The thing is, you take out one person, well, they'll look almost malicious, just from their perspective, because they also don't have much lag. I can't drive like this. It's bad. You can be faster than everyone in the lobby, but you can't ever take the lag. It's not fair, but it's how it is. I don't think it's safe. Yeah, I got such a fright that lag, I lost my time. Anderson is absolutely flying. That's in the same time as making the race. Some alien stuff right there. I can see the top two have checked out already. I mean, this is to be expected. This is literally the sort of competition Vitius goes up against. 350 points, that's insane. Port back up. Lag just stop for just a little bit. I might be able to get a few moves done. But so far, it's only keep lagging. See, I'm always scared to overtake on this corner because, I mean, I'm going to go for it close, but Tokyo drift. Oh, you see that? Oh no, he's going to switch back. Come on, no, not into this corner, thank you. There's some sensible drivers in this one. Oh, come on. I just got smashed. It's because of my lag. He couldn't tell where I was. I don't blame him. I probably done the same thing. It's undrivable like this, honestly. I had the same problem last race. And now I'm down to last. Thank you. We can't tell where each other are. I mean, there's nothing I can do. You just lose more and more driver rating. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, it also wasn't my fault. But this is exactly what happened last race. I mean, you can drive perfectly, but these guys to get back up to where you were is almost impossible. They drive almost perfectly. Some Spanish guy named Wilson. I thought that was just a South African. lag is terrible. Almost just put more. Completely ruined my race. I mean, I'm driving pretty well personally, it's just when you have an incident like that in this sort of caliber of lobby, there's no recovery. I always find the majority of the time when I have bad results, it's always external factors. Which is quite annoying. You really even blame yourself. Uh-oh, bye-bye. Such a pity because obviously this is not my strongest category of car, but if it was, let's say Group 3, I think I could be right up there. I mean, even with just didn't get taken out, it'd probably be P10ish. I really hope there's none of these cars in next year's championship. Driving these cars is almost like driving with full assists. It's like F1 game. This car's highway is so bad on the front right. You can barely do the one stop. So I'm just trying to limit my steering angle and trying to throw smooth my throttle inputs. It's just to try to preserve the tires. The weird thing is, it doesn't even say like my signal's bad. That's why maybe it's not me, maybe it's the lobby in general. can't do anything because literally I can barely make it with the strap. I mean, it's crazy. My tire weight must be about double what the Lambo's was. Let's go. Oh, it's just. Oh my gosh, it's Mata Junior. He is really, really quick. Okay, that just shows you how rubbish the car is. I can't even lie. Because he's a really quick driver. He's often beating names like Mew and Consta and Lewis. So he's up there. Not quite World Series yet, but I think he'll get there. So considering he's here all the way down, what, 9th place, just shows you how rubbish my car is. Oh man. I'm also not. Oh, you're kidding me. That gives you a penalty. Something that slows me down. Okay, that's just rubbish. No, you're serving the next lap, aren't you? Oh, I've never got a penalty like that. That's so dumb. I didn't know you could get a penalty like that. Yeah, I was gonna box this lap anyway, but I'm gonna come out and like stone last. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the car for the majority of this. I mean, obviously I have something to do with it, but the pace in general. Two listens in this entire lobby. I'm one of them, obviously. And both of us are at the bottom. And both of us are not the skill that we usually at the bottom. We're usually towards the top in these lobbies. Come on, let's go, let's go. What's crazy to me is you see how warm my front right is there. Some cars, I was watching the Asia split one, they were managing to do the no change. So they come to the pits, they didn't change tyres. And their tyres were still fine in the race. I can barely make it lap 13. They were using, I think one of them was in McLaren. One of them was in the Lambo. All those MR cars, they're very neutral tyre. Whereas this car's very front heavy. When I say MR, I'm referring to middle rear, which means the engine is in the middle and it's rear wheel drive. So the powertrain's the rear. Okay, 3.2 seconds to catch up, 3.3 seconds. Do I think I do it? Yes. Do I think it's likely? No. Will I try? 100%. That's been no already. Rubbish race. What can you do when you get pushed off? I know it's unintentional, but did get pushed off. high lobby. I mean, even last place still did what? 150 points or whatever it is. Just kind of ridiculous. Some people's first place in the split's like 30 points. I've been grinding my driver rating recently, which means I can get into these top lobbies, but it's all good. I mean, I think I could have definitely got a top 8 at minimum. Sean Clarkson, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. That's what I really like about TNR so far. You guys really do support everyone in the team. I mean, I've gone into everyone who's streaming in TNR, and there's always someone watching. I never left them 0 views. Seconds, yeah. When something like this happens in this sort of class, it's really difficult to recover. Yo, these guys are not human. Anderson, look at his time there. 12.571 in the race. So that's with worn out tires. That's with heavy fuel. Like what? For me, a good lap in the race is sub 12. So how are you a half second quicker than me? That's insane. Like that's 14. I know it was a bad lap, but still. Oh, turn. If you haven't noticed, these are not my favorite cars. Especially the GTR, in fact. It's just, in this category, all the characteristics, the bad characteristics of the Group 3 are carried down. But they have none of the good characteristics of Group 3. So basically it's heavy, it eats the tires, and it doesn't have it. But the straight line speed is just okay, instead of great. Dropping back. It looks like 15th is all we got. It's a pity. I don't know if I'll go again. We'll just have to see. She's still a long time in the race left. So hopefully somebody crashes. I know it's not nice to say, but I mean, it's not a race. Nice drift, but terrible for tire wear. But in terms of time, it's actually not bad on this track. Usually, racing you avoid drifting almost at all costs. Because obviously, oversteer is slow, meaning you can't put the power on. But in these Group 4 cars, drifting in the apex doesn't seem to be that much slower, which I find crazy. These cars are so on-off. Yeah, I'm absolutely cold right now. It's fine. The problem is once you lose slip on this track, it's over. So that's why they're able to just leave me like that. Because they're all in slip, so they're all pulling each other along. So as soon as you lose a slip, it's not going to look great for you. Yeah, another disappointing race, but can someone tell me in the chat, is this the last Group 4 race? Or is this one more? Please tell me it's the last one. Because there's 8 rounds in total, correct? This is round 5. No, I think there still might be one more. Okay, let's keep pushing. I'm consistent, but just consistently slow. Next week is what race? I know it's group 3. Oh, is it Deep Forest? Oh, let's go. That's a track I love. Deep Forest group 3. That's a really nice combination. So if I can get my driver rating up, which is going to be difficult, but if I can get back into this lobby, I can get some really decent points next round. Maybe 300 plus. Right now I'm just basically waiting for this race to end. I don't often have very bad races, but something about this combo obviously doesn't suit me. I mean, obviously I had bad luck with that contact, but it's no excuse to be 7 seconds behind. Ordinarily I'll be catching back up and pushing through the field, but obviously don't have the case today. Yeah, that's my excuse. That's a valid excuse. Look at Mato, as I say. He's the number 1 in the world at this car than Nissan. And Nissan is the most used manufacturer out of all the cars. Okay. So he's a ridiculous driver, ridiculously fast, 80. Top 10 in the world. Okay. But right now he's 12th in this lobby. So that doesn't tell you something about the car. I don't know what does. Lap goes blue, so obviously mine is below. Yeah, you wouldn't see it during the race unless it's on the board. You can go, you can see it there. Okay, second last lap of this not so amazing race. Yeah, I was driving around here earlier, and then I only realized that this track is all color coordinated. I didn't realize it was all blue and yellow. And I've done like a lot of laps on this track. And it only occurred to me like after probably 20 hours of playing this track. Oh wait, there's a lot of blue and yellow. Well, we've reached 2,000 k's in this car, so I've done a fair amount of racing in this car. Last lap. So you can see Brucey in the pits, that guy's just good enough. He realized, yeah, I'm not going to catch up and just quit. So I've noticed with a lot of these top drivers, when they give up, they don't leave the lobby, they stay in the pits. And that's because the game gives you a penalty on top of the driver rating loss if you quit. So if he just stays in the pits like he is, it's going to count as a 16th place, not as a DNF. So yes, he'll lose driver rating, but not nearly as much as if he would have left. Anyway, you can't win all the races. Are they like waiting? Oh my gosh, someone just binned it. Please. No, you crossed the line. No. Yeah, it's Marta. Okay, 14th and 15th. Dude, what is this GTR? What is this car? He beat me by 4 seconds. Less. 3 points. 3 point something. I'm not going to that right. That's insane. And Marta is insane. Oh. Now these cars are not the most even right now. The Group 3 GTRs is not bad. The Group 4 is ridiculous. So let's see, what cost, the AMG 1 and 2. Yo, every race I'm doing, I'm losing more and more driver rating. It's not good. So how many points is that? 146, that's really not great. But I mean, ish. I'm blaming it on the car. I mean, it wasn't a bad race, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's check where we are in this time trial. Okay, so we're ahead of all South Africans. Okay, so we're still up there. But this guy in first, the Bulgarian, he was in my race earlier. British guy here, also in my race. Yeah, so there's a lot of top drivers in that lobby. It's quite insane. I saw Dylan had a very, very good time around here. Where's he now? Once it loads. 17th in the world. That's crazy. He really loves the road cars. I know he doesn't like driving them, but he's really quick at them. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it daily. I think that's probably it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be streaming again. When will I be streaming again? Saturday for sure, because that's next round Manufacturers Cup. Yeah, I might do dailies, but that isn't really streaming. That's just streaming for the sake of streaming. wasn't a very productive night, but anyway, thank you for watching.